morning, friends. Buenos dias, amigos. Welcome back to Immigrants on Tour, Rich and so here we are at today, 10th of June, and it is just gone 9:30 at San Juan Beach, Playa de San Juan in Alicante, and not a great sky above. Got quite a few clouds. That's mainly because we had some localized storms yesterday. Some places worse than others. For heavy rain, thunderstorms, etc. But we thought we'd come down to San Juan and show you what this place has to offer. I was saying to Susie when we were walking up to start our journey down, because we've just gone to the end of the walkway and thought we'd make our way down and show this part, is San Juan is probably one of my top 2 beaches along the Costa Blanca south. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. Interested if you could put it in the comments below, that would be absolutely great. And while you're doing that, or even if you don't want to do the comments, please at least click the like and subscribe and follow our channel. Give us as much support as possible. And as Susan said, it's free. Free, anonymous, nobody knows that you've joined. Unlike Facebook, everybody can see that you're on Facebook, nobody can see that you're a subscriber or a follower of a YouTube channel. But San Juan, what can we say about San Juan? Yes, as it's badminton, volleyball courts and paddle courts, etc. Yes. As you'll see when we go further down and we get to the centre of the beach, you'll see a much more activity going on. But I would say San Juan Beach is not a foreign tourist beach. It's more geared for the Spanish. A lot of Spanish have second homes here along San Juan Beach. So if you want to avoid the foreign tourism traps, etc., come down to San Juan Beach. And as you can see, they've got the market stalls up. They'll be open in the late afternoon, evenings, and definitely weekends. And then here we've got the first aid station. So they're there ready with their jet ski and other accessories to take down nearer the beach, nearer the sea. But guys, it'd be interesting to know your thoughts on this beach, because we think it's a very pretty beach as well. Nice. Yeah, the sand is, Susie's 100% right. The sand is so soft, it's beautiful, beautiful sand. Nice palm trees lining right the way down the middle. As you can see, so much depth to the beach. There's certainly enough space if you need it. You don't always have to cram on top of each other. I've just spotted now the Sun Lounger sign, so let's go and see what these Sun Loungers are priced at. We'll go along the higgledy-piggledy wooden path down to the sand that I'm now going to have to cut across. I hope after this I'm going to see the prices on here. Full of sand, sandals. Yeah, here we go. Sun Lounger, €8. Wow. 2 Sun Loungers and a parasol, €24 a day. Oh my word, that is the most expensive I have seen. Again guys, please comment Let us know what you think. We've seen them at, I think there were 7 in Benidorm. I think we've seen them 6 somewhere. I'll have to have a look back at the videos, but what I'm going to do at the very end is I'm going to do a synopsis, a video covering all the beaches together, so we can cover everything. But yeah, unbelievable scenery. €8 a sun lounger and €8 a parasol. So just for a couple, €24 a day. Oof, that's expensive. We've been watching some vlogs on Cyprus because we're going there for holiday. We don't know whether we're going this year or next year. But we'll do a dual holiday with it. We'll leave that as a nice teaser. But my point of saying that was we've seen about the sun lounges and the parasols there, €2.50 a day. And most of the vlogs we've seen, no matter which beach it is, €2.50 a day for each item. So for a couple, €7.50, you can live with that. €24 a day, might go down by yourself, sun lounger. Even if you do it away at the end of the bloody week, you'll end up saving money. So because of this large promenade, beautiful promenade, there's a lot of activity goes down with heat fit, runners, etc. Very popular, especially early in the morning. I just turned the camera off for a couple of seconds and noticed the pirate ship for the kiddie winkles. Oh yeah, kiddie winks. And there's the pedalos down there, very brightly coloured. A little bit rough, I think, to take the pedalos out today, maybe. But yeah, great little play ship for the kids. Brilliant. Well guys, have you spotted something just there in the near distant background? Alley hop. Where would we be without an alley hop? I don't think I've seen a beachfront without one. Not on the main beachfronts anyway. Thought you'd like to see one of the restaurants here. Look at this. Waffles, crepes, hot dog, sandwich, popcorn. Then you've got the menu, desayuno, breakfast menu. Cafe or tea and tostada, very popular breakfast item here in Spain. Thought we'd show you a little bit of the produce in here. If you haven't been to an alley hop before, it's got a bit of everything.
You can watch me check that.
Oh, I'm going to check the hats. I thought it was more this style hat you were after, the sort of the trilby style.
No, I'm just checking.
That's very summery. That's very Sunday afternoonish, isn't it, that one? Sunday afternoon, let's go out for lunch. Got a trilby one on.
I've got a trilby.
Yeah, have you? There you go, look at that.
Cheers.
Yes, cheers. So we've got Tinto Veranos. Very nice.
Very refreshing.
You've got a chicken salad. And I have to go back to the menu to tell you what I've got for this. Cruente. Crema de camembert, chistorra, cebolla caramelized, and pico cross. So basically camembert cheese, a chistora sausage with some onion, caramelised onion. And then the other one I've got is a super hot dog.
I've got the salad.
€2 each. And then Susie's got a salad. So €11 for the lot. 2 vino tintoranos, a salad and this. So
As we're going to delve into this.
bon appetit.
See you later.
Even for the skateboarders or those with the scooters, which are in their prime at the moment, to be quite honest, a little park. So as we said, something for everybody down here. And there you go guys, if you don't like McDonald's, have a Burger King. These areas here in the palm trees on the grass, very popular for those doing yoga or their own personal exercises. A little children's area again here. Right in front of Burger King. So that will definitely please the families. Another great thing for everybody down here, as you can see, is the car parks. There's a few car parks dotted along the promenade, but the most important thing is they're free. Total gratis. Yes, as you can imagine, like Susie said, you come down here later on in the day, you won't find a parking spot. In fact, it's difficult to find one now, 10 o'clock in the morning on a cloudy day, midweek. So there's the lifeguard. He's just been putting the yellow flag up, and if any of you guys know what that is, I'm thinking it's sort of like be careful. It's the next one before red. There we go with another first aid response team with their jet ski and other equipment. And then here, as I was saying a little bit earlier, you can see in front of us the mass of volleyball courts. So it's definitely an area for everybody to come down here and enjoy, to do something. So we've got volleyball courts down here, we've got some five-a-side football pitches down here on the sand. We've obviously got the children's play areas, the keep fit areas. We've even got some appliances dotted around that are fixed appliances for keeping fit. And then on top of all that, you've got the Chiringuitos, the fast food restaurants. Further along the promenade down there, you've got some amazing a la carte restaurants. Casa Julio, and I think the one next door to it is Casa Domingo. One's predominantly fish, but very good quality food. Reasonable prices considering they're literally on the beach. Part of them anyway. And then here you are, you've got the more run-of-the-mill cafe restaurants. You want anything from a coffee to tostada to a menu del dia. But one thing to note while I'm talking about these restaurants, not so much with these ones here, but if you've got a restaurant that's got the main building and then on the promenade it's got the terracing, be aware that you could end up paying more for being on the outside terracing on the promenade than sitting inside. There's a levy, that's the word I was trying to look for, a levy for dining, eating or drinking on the terrace. Obviously places like McDonald's, Burger King and 100 Montaditos, no, it doesn't apply. But when you're going to these better restaurants, oh no, Susie's noticed some dinosaurs up there, pterodactyls she reckons, being very hopeful, or what's it saying? What's the word for it? Imaginative. Yeah. So yes, guys, another pitfall of eating out on the promenade in the terraces, you might get attacked by the pterodactyls. So yeah, so that's it. So a big hint there, guys. If you're going to stop at a cafe restaurant and you want to sit out on the terrace on the promenade, wherever it is, please double check, because you could pay a higher fee for your dining experience. And it looks as though they're doing some restorative works along here. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Nice row of palm trees along here. Something a lot of these beaches are very good at. They're always wanting to make things look better, cleaner, more attractive, more appealing, however you want to describe it. So it's pretty cool. And a boarded area there too, with some benches to sit there close to the sand. And again, we'll just pass these fences, and that's it, that's what I was talking about earlier on, an outside gym, that's the word. So there you go, look, more volleyball courts there, and they're certainly getting their use. We came down here on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, and it was out of season, and it was packed down here, wasn't it? It was packed. People doing their volleyball and everything, and then just over there you've got the football goal posts for the small five-a-side, and then just over there where the group of people are, you've got the larger football pitch. And then what I was on about and trying to describe, and I didn't give it its proper title, and I said the fixed appliances for keeping fit, an outdoor gym. That's the easiest way to say it. But I got myself kerfuffled. And I'm picking up words from the other vlogs that we keep seeing, and he's going along higgledy-piggledy roads while he gets kerfuffled. It was funny. But there you go. The outside gym. So, a nice little area to keep fit. Water right next to the sea, surrounded by palm trees on the sand. Brilliant, brilliant area. And again, I've lost the word for it, but you know what I mean. Yes, no, I mean the ambience and the place and what you call it when it's a nice setting. And there we are, look, I've spotted a castle, a fort. Again for the kids. And I think from here we might be able to see the, yes we can, see one of the restaurants I'm on about. So we'll go up to the fort, and I think, you know, there's only so much you can see of a beach, or show people of a beach. Yes, yeah, you're right, they are doing it up. As you can see, we've been walking around all these fencing, and again they're putting another area there for relaxing, some nice palm trees, sit on some benches. They look very nice when it's finished. There you go. Well, we're in the smaller five-a-side courts with the small goal posts. Maybe handball. Is it some of them you play handball? And then you've got the bigger football courts here. And then over there, another two in Quito. A fort for the kids to play in. And here you've got a nice beachside, beachfront cafe restaurant. And then right next to it, the free car park, one of the free car parks. So there you are, just for the kiddies. Nice fort to play on. Some benches just on the other side there, so at least the parents can sit down and wait for their kids to have a bit of a play. Well, I'll show you this. I know it's a bit messy, but just gives you an idea. I mean, all along here, this is all where there's car parks. Me and Susie were just talking about it. All of this here, it just shows you what they're putting into for the extra works for the enhancement of the promenade, for more of a better word. They're obviously putting more palm trees up, seating areas. I mean, it is fantastic what they're doing. So although it's unsightly at the minute, it's good to see in a funny way, shall we say, to see that, you know, they're only enhancing everything around here and going to make it even better than what it already was, to be fair. Well, we were going to walk along to the two restaurants I was on to you about that were really very, very plush restaurants, good quality food, etc, etc. But it's a bit of a minefield getting around there. A lot of the places cut off. We've got to walk all the way around detour because of the building works that's going on. So you can see it there. Anyway, Casa Julio, and as you can see, it's part on the promenade, part on the beach. There's palm trees by the side of it. Beautiful views on the terrace, obviously straight across. It's worth going along there and having, if you've got something that you really want, a nice Sunday lunch or something special, then Casa Julio, fantastic restaurant, 100% recommend it. And on that note, I think that's the end of our walk, isn't it, Susie? We'll let you just do this panoramic while we're waffling. So we will now say adios and goodbye. Thank you for watching, hope you liked it. Please go into the links in the description and click the like and subscribe button. If you want any more info on beaches, drop us a line in the comments. And until the next one, we'll catch you later. Bye for now.